What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the 62nd season number 2. We are on game number 62, so we're winding down here. We have 21 games to go. Feeling good, kind of ish. I don't know, honestly. We are coming off the All-Star break. We're coming off of a couple of losses here in a row. We got a tight win against the Bucks, and then lost to the Wizards and to Oklahoma City. But I will be honest, I don't really remember those games because it has been a bit since I played the game. So that actually might kind of benefit me here, as I feel like I was losing the flow a little bit. I had a really good stretch where I was getting a lot of threes, playing pretty well, getting a lot of wins, and that bigger West Coast swing happened, and it started to get a little rockier. Started to see some losses to some teams I should have beat. Minnesota, Chicago, that double overtime loss to the Hornets. That things started to get a little wobbly, a little wonky. Tight wins against Cleveland. Maybe some time off is good for myself as we continue on through this, through the rest of this season. And the fun thing is the Indiana Pacers in real life look very different. The trade deadline passed. They traded Sabonis. They traded like a bunch of players. I think they traded a couple of them to like the Sacramento Kings, and it's like, oh, that's weird. We are 6-4 in our last 10. I have lost 2 in a row, 31-30. After our last loss, we are now outside of the playoff picture, but we are technically tied with the Heat. I don't know exactly how this game handles the playoffs. So I don't know. Today, we're going to look to get back on track, get on that green W side, and play the Boston Celtics. We are back in Indiana. As we jump on in here, had to run a big old update on the game, so hopefully everything is okay. Thankfully, it didn't break this, because if it did, I would have just been like, you know what, I'm done with it, and I'm just going to delete all of the other videos. And goodbye. That's it. I used a bunch of time for a series that no longer really exists. I forgot what I was doing. We don't have... interesting lineup here. I should have paid more attention to that. Anyway, hey, this loading screen is going to finish up, and then we'll get back to basketball after the pregame. Great time for you to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell, as new videos post every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. So we'll see you at the tip. Oh, okay. We got that song. The song one. To go ahead and cue that up and for the hype reel. That looked like it went through the backboard. Big dunk there. All right. Just right back into the flow of it. Firing on all cylinders.
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA is truly a skill game. 1 through 5. One team executive said there is a high threshold on big men right now. The big has to do it all. Another said top bigs must have a diverse skill set. Ball handling, shooting, all of it. Guys, these days, size and athleticism are not enough.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Look at Indiana. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And, of course, there's the Celtics. Right now, they're 5 spots below them.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone. The players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, But now reality is setting in.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there.
Let's go, Pacers. Let's go. Let's go, Pacers. Let's lose the tip. Dang it, that's not good. All right, so we have an interesting starting lineup here. We have Caruso, we have Duarte, we have O'Neal. Out of bounds, Pacer ball off Enes Kanter. So no Brogdon, which is interesting. But a couple of my, I don't know if better three-point shooters is like, just my more comfortable three-point shooters. Oh, right on cue, baby. Right on cue. It's fantastic. That's good stuff right there. That's a great pass. I did mash the A button quite a bit there. So it's kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Uh-oh.
Shot clock at 6 to the middle. And
you know what? That's okay. That's okay.
A true inside-outside player. We know Kanter can hit a three, but he's at his best closer in.
Down low. Here's Turner. And it's
Ooh, Miles Turner. Beautiful. Beautiful move to the basket right there. 5-2. Good start. We have an interesting portion of the... Oh, my God, my ankles. My poor ankles. They got absolutely shredded. We have an interesting bit of the schedule coming up where we're going to play Orlando twice. In Orlando.
After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K.
Which is very weird.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter.
I've had a couple of good offensive possessions. Kicked out for an open three.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seen
made a nice pass inside to get a fairly easy two.
Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
I'd like to extend this lead, obviously. Looks like we have Brogdon here. He's my RB to B there.
O'Neal is out there with Demonis Sabonis. It's TJ McConnell, and it's Vucevic, and it's Brogdon.
There we go. Vucevic.
To begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence. And
oh, my ankles. My poor ankles.
Pritchard
My
passes
poor
to
ankles.
Richardson. A three-pointer, no good.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one.
How is Malcolm Brogdon a second team? How is he a bench player?
They get it again. Pass to Brogdon. Here's McConnell.
All right, hold on.
He takes it in.
I kicked to the wrong guy. Oh, no, I had Brogdon open for a three. I was anticipating that the coverage would collapse, and so I kind of kicked out prematurely. Damn it.
The kick out to Tatum.
Oh. Sorry, O'Neal, that's my fault. That's on me.
3 seconds left. And
That's a foul. All right.
so he'll get a chance at
Vucevic, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Why are you doing that?
Back from number 1 to number 3 to draft tables in terms of readiness and absolute
Taking 2 shots.
And so
All right,
Tatum
2.3 to go here.
How big was
I'm trying to
that?
get something.
He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Not going to go.
And
not a bad
close
shot.
game so far through the first 2
All right,
quarters, and
7-4. We'll get the ball back after half.
Indiana out in front.
Only the
leading by 3.
one bad
And now
offensive
we'll send it
possession.
over to David
Good start.
Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
75% from the floor. Good news for the Pacers.
It's a three-point
Have,
game. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by
I don't know if I want to mess with.
up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside the
Who are the
wings are
Celtics?
Brown and Tatum.
Tom
Harris
Selleck?
is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard.
Ah, that was a bad shot. That was a really bad shot. I like that. I like that. Come on. O'Neal, what are you doing?
He's got the first points of the third quarter up on the
All
board for
right,
Boston.
settle down. Settle down.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Tatum.
I liked the idea, kind of.
O'Neal against Schroeder.
God.
Caruso kicks to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Caruso, the pass to O'Neal.
Oh my God.
For the lead, Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got the
I have no one to be mad at but myself. I'm too cute. I'm trying to do. What a disgusting third quarter.
Celtics lead by 1.
Absolutely disgusting third quarter.
2K Sports from Indianapolis.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to run
And let's go back
into
to
the
a
middle.
pass that we're calling tonight.
Also,
Our
why
State
is
Farm
Brogdon on the
assist of
bench?
game.
I got to pay more attention to that in the following games.
What great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff,
Instead of O'Neal, give me Brogdon. I guess I could call a timeout and make that substitution. But
it'll make it into the film session.
I think Brogdon with Caruso.
Speak for all of us when I say that. To see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth.
Brogdon, Caruso, Duarte, Turner,
Miles Turner out there with
Sabonis. Oh, I'm not on the right player?
Caruso in at the 1
I got so
So that's the
confused.
group out there for Indiana.
Brogdon? Brogdon? Malcolm Brogdon?
Indiana Pacers.
Kick to not
Trail
him?
by 1.
Okay. I only have like one.
He dishes it to Vucevic.
Oh my God.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. It's money from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by
Remember when I had 7 points at the half?
left in the game.
I was 75% from the
Trying
field.
to get back in this thing.
Remember that? Remember when that was
And quick,
happening?
No room for error, no time to waste.
Looking at who's out there now.
It's
for
a
the
disgusting
Celtics.
second
Dennis
half.
Kanter's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Parker, and it's Tatum in for Josh Richardson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them,
I
"Don't
hesitated
look at the
too much
scoreboard.
there.
It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this
This
game."
is
Kevin, try to keep
embarrassing.
them focused.
Thank you, David. Here's Boston now. They lead by 4. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Shooting for Boston, Dennis Schroeder.
Drops the first
What
one.
happened? What on earth happened? I was up 7-4. I can't even talk.
And so he drops them both.
Please stop calling timeouts.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, I just need too much.
15
Sabonis,
seconds left in the fourth
O'Neal.
quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver.
Yeah, right now it's technically a two-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
15 seconds left to play in the final.
I got fouled.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable.
Oh, it's only 2 shots.
Brogdon hits them both.
I'm sure we'll get intentional fouls here.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That sucks. The only 2 points I got in the second half were free throws.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Caruso. Here's the three. Indiana again missing.
This is a tough loss. I hate it. We gave up 10 points in the second half and just couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything offensively. I was shooting 75% from the field. Man,
but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said.
Just lost the flow. I feel like this was a similar thing that happened last season, where I started slow, got into a bit of a rhythm, and then really sputtered at the end. Like
you know, coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by
some bad defense. I get a little lost sometimes when I'm looking at I'll look at the arrows and just kind of get confused about where I'm supposed to be because it's pointing in like 3 directions. Man, that one hurts. It was such a good start. It was such a solid start for me, and I just couldn't do anything to get back in the game. Lost by 5, so that means that we've lost 3 games in a row, which means we were 3 games over 500 because we're now back down to 500. We are now half a game out of the playoff picture. We're going to need to chase down the Heat here. And it's pretty tight between these final 3 teams. Half a game separates each of them. We'll try to get back into a positive flow in the next episode, which will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShotOnSourceRex. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. And we'll see you tomorrow for the first of 2 in Orlando. Thanks for watching, and go Pacers.